break down the game. Around the league we keep it tight. Diesel on the mic every night.
Mikey Diesel.
Around the league, week in the life. Mental health minute. Unsung heroes. Ask the comics between the whistles. Call it how it is. V.V.H.L. No filter on this. Brought to you by KXKShop.com, the exclusive apparel partner of the V.V.H.L. Always use code V.V.H.L.
15 for 15% off. Now your host, co-founder, commissioner, V.V.H.L Cup champion and Hall of Famer. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome your host coming at you hot from a makeshift vocal booth in his closet. Get on your feet and welcome Mikey Diesel!
That's right, everyone. We are back for another week, another episode of Between the Whistles. This is episode 10. I'm your host, Mikey Diesel. I am the commissioner, co-founder, admin of the V.V.H.L, an online sports league, primarily fours hockey. Do some sixes in there. Every now and again, we mix in some other sports. But we're here. We're doing it. It's the 4th of July. Happy 4th to everyone in the States that celebrates it. Belated Happy Canada Day to those folks up north that are finished celebrating and probably recovering. It's now our turn to get down and dirty. So here in the States, we're going to get down and dirty, man. And we're going at this thing on a special holiday edition. So with all of that, let's get right into my week that was.
A week with Mikey Diesel!
Okay, anyone that's been paying attention to this podcast, to my posts in the chats and everything, my wife has been going through some fairly serious medical stuff. She had a biopsy done last Friday. We just got the results in a day ago. They came back negative, which is super awesome, man, because we were really worried about that. Cancer is an absolute scariest thing to hear. There's a couple people in the server that are going through that. I'm not here to out them. We're definitely thinking of you guys. We want you to stay strong, keep up the good fight. And if all goes well, man, hopefully we can have some good news coming from you guys in the next couple weeks, maybe months, whatever it may be. We're here for you always and forever. So anyone that's going through anything, please just keep a positive outlook, do your best, take life as it comes, and keep being you and keep doing you, and shout out to that. There was one. If there was any type of like glimmer of like humor or funness from my wife getting her procedure, she was put under anesthesia, and she got the same anesthesia that I got when I got my colonoscopy, because I'm an old man now and I gotta get cameras up the old bum and make sure everything looks clear back there. So that was a new adventure for me, trying out like that stuff. She went in for her procedure. They gave her the same stuff that I took when I got knocked out, and it's called propofol or propofol, whatever. And she came out of her procedure and she goes, "Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind why Michael Jackson was hooked on that stuff." That was amazing. I went right out and had the sleep of my life. I felt rested when I woke up. It was glorious. And I need some more of that. And I said, well, it's pretty dangerous, but I will tell you that I came out of my colonoscopy and I was like, yeah, man, let's schedule one for 3 years, man. I could use another dose of prop. That's what I call it on the streets. It's prop. Gotta get more of it. It's the only way I can get a good night's rest without my kids yelling and screaming at me. So yeah, if you're ever going in for a procedure and you're a little worried about it, just look forward to the kick-ass sleep you're about to get, because that makes things a little better when you come out feeling refreshed. Aside from that, we played baseball on Sunday. I kind of went over that last week. I had my night league game this past week on Thursday night, and boy, oh boy, was it a wild one. We got into the second inning, and all of a sudden it was like blazing hot. I think it was 105 degrees Fahrenheit. So there was a brownout in the city. We lost our lights. We had to halt the game for about 15 to 20 minutes. One of my buddies is a cop. He was down there. And he's like, yeah, man, a fuse box blew up down the street. So it probably tripped something and it just instantly reset. But yeah, you can hear the fire trucks and stuff going crazy. So it was a pretty big fire. It was pretty wild. We're playing the game. I'm just barreling up balls again, just rifling them right at people. I can't even step out of the batter's box. It's already in their glove, like I've hit it so hard. Which feels great to hit it that hard, but God, is that demoralizing when someone catches the ball like that. Whatever. The big to-do, the big story of the game was I was alternating at first base with another guy, and these lights aren't that great, man. And someone threw a ball to him from like shortstop in the pregame warm-ups where he was just rolling over a ball and catching it right into the lights, man. I watched this happen. It was gross. The ball went right by his glove and just straight into his eyeball. Boy, I only laugh because I know he's okay and it's been a few days, but holy shit, the smack that made was like blood curdling. It was disgusting. He drops like a sack of bricks, kicking his feet in the dirt, like holding his eye. And again, I only laugh because I know he's okay. It was just like, it was so scary. I just like threw everything aside. It was a hot night. I was actually drinking a Capri Sun. I had to throw that to the wayside so I wasn't out there sipping out of like a kid's juice box trying to make sure my buddy's all right. Yeah, it was a wild scene. He hung around for a little bit, but good Lord, he looked like he just got clobbered in the face in a UFC event or something. Like, his eye was swollen and purple, like, within minutes. It was friggin' disgusting. I don't know. Again, yeah, like a relatively light week. Got a couple fruit trees that we bought. We're gonna go plant those, whatever. No one cares. I barely care. So why am I talking about it? Who knows? Speaking of other things that most people won't care about, I'm from Boston. Jaylen Brown getting traded from the team. It felt kind of inevitable. But my God, to the Philadelphia 76ers? The team that knocked you out in the first round? Like, that's who you're giving them to? The team you blew a 3-1 lead against, led by Jaylen Brown, like, man, it's a weird one to trade him within the conference and for just absolute dog shit. 2 first-round picks and Paul George, who's like 1,000 years old now in basketball years. And he's been on steroids and stuff and suspended. So, like, his body's just failing him. So I'm really excited to not watch this team this year. I just picked up a whole ton of free time not caring about him. Fairweather fan, bandwagon fan, call it what you want. I know the truth. I had season tickets forever, so man, fuck the Celtics right now. They better figure this shit out. I'm pretty upset about that. Unless they want to go get LeBron, and then I guess I'll be like, all right, now I guess I have to be a LeBron fan. I mean, that's pretty much the week that was. So let's go around and get into some fun stuff. All the stuff that happened in the V.V.H.L. Let's take a look around the league.
A look around the league. A look around the league. A look around the league.
Okay, we looked around the league. Yeah, let's start off with Last Dying Breed. My main man, Breedsy. He was very excited to get his cast on. He was able to test it out. My dude was hurting his thumb playing with us, but that's the dedication that we look for in the coffin floppers. Breedsy's out there pushing buttons, doing the thing. Played phenomenal for a dude who just broke his wrist, I'll be honest. He looked very good in net. Very excited to see what he does for us this season. He's going to be making his debut this upcoming week. And yeah, man, he's a killer dude. He's just telling me, he goes, man, you got to be kidding me. He goes, the second. All right, so he's telling me a story. He's running up a hill, falls down, hand goes in a rabbit's den, twists backwards and snaps. He goes, bro, first thing I do, I pull my hands out, is pretend to hold a controller in the air, and I just watch my arm fall to the ground, and I was like, oh, this isn't gonna be good. He's like, yeah, dude, didn't care about my family in that moment. I wasn't worried about driving, wasn't worried about going to work. How am I gonna shower? What's my wife gonna think? This and that. He's like, all I could think about was how disappointed Wax Poetic and Mikey Diesel were gonna be because we were gonna have to replace him with an ECU before he even played a game. But he's like, yeah, man, he's like, he's like, I'd go to rehab just to be able to play for you guys. Like, once I'm locked in, baby. So shout out to him, dude. Last dying breed, man. The guy's a gamer. He's dedicated. It's a dirt dog. And we like that in the Coffee Flopper. So he's a good dude. Good on you, dude. And looking forward to seeing your season debut and you winning the Vezina and Rookie of the Season. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Good on you. So then I'm just chatting up with Sean. We're talking about like podcasts, gaming, some of the VR stuff that he's been getting into, which is pretty cool. Like all the cool tricks that are going on Livewire and like the face reveal and stuff. And he's like, yeah, you know, he's like, I was really looking forward to listening to your podcast when you did the hunkiest guys in the V.V.H.L. He's like, you know, I worked really hard. I perfected my outfit. I got the right accessories to go with it. I did a whole bunch of trial runs at the house, lighting changes. I was trying makeup, filters, angles, all this stuff to just perfect it. And the week that you do the Rushmore, the Mount Rushmore of cutie pies, you don't mention Shawnahue one time? Come on, dude. He goes, I can just see it now. You were like, yeah. Oh, ugh, Sean. Blah, gross. Not happening. So then, of course, as soon as I find an opening, I start pretending that Sean's on Livewire. Like, oh, hey, well, welcome to Livewire, Mikey Diesel. What do you got to say? And I'm just like, just violently throwing up behind him every time I hear his voice. And yeah, we got a good laugh out of that. And I'll tell you, dude, oh man, did this unlock a core memory for me. This brought me right back to when I was like 11 or 12 years old, sleeping over my cousin's house. My aunt's really excited. She's gonna go out and she's gonna make meatloaf. And we're sitting there eating dinner. We're sitting there eating dinner. All's going well. Like the meatloaf was like whatever and stuff. And my uncle gets up. He's like, oh, pardon me. I'll be right back. And he gets up and he walks like 10 feet to where the bathroom is and proceeds to like unleash this violent assembly of just guttural noises as he like profusely just vomited everywhere into the toilet. And it was so quiet at the table. I was just like staring at my meatloaf, look up at my aunt, look at my cousin. I'm like, man, I kind of want to just go look at those Chinese throwing stars upstairs and the Mortal Kombat graphic novels, maybe play a little bit of motherfucking Bomberman 2 on SNES. But here I am listening to my uncle just lose his guts in the bathroom. My aunt's like, I guess the meatloaf wasn't that good after all. And I was like, no, it's fine. And she's like, oh, do you want another slice? And I was like, sure. And as she's slicing it to give it to me, she's like, oh yeah, no, I'm glad you like it. All I hear is my uncle in the background yelling, just I'm like, yeah, this meatloaf's fantastic. Thank you so much, Auntie Donna. I really appreciate it. I'm like, yo, we couldn't get some Domino's to go with our clearly Canadians that we're drinking here, man. Like, holy shit. And I was like, man, why doesn't this dude just go to the upstairs bathroom? But their upstairs bathroom, like, was never finished. It was just wood. There was no sink. There was just like a vanity there. But like, yeah, no sink and no plumbing in it. So it's just an empty toilet, and like they let my cousin and me pee in there. We were like sleeping, but I'm like, oh, fucking whatever, man. That was just a wild story. Just thinking of Sean makes me throw up, makes me think of my uncle throwing up. Look at that Diesel family. All of us throw up. We love it. Aside from that in the league, we didn't have any games this week. I had a couple trades go through, nothing crazy. We're still waiting for one. Actually, there's one that's coming through right now. We're waiting for approval, so that'll be released in the next few hours or so. This will be a post-mortem on that. So maybe I'll just break the news here. Why not? Let's see what we got over here. So we're looking at the trade request form, and I am seeing Rifle Drum and Highborn Pigeon are going over to South Beach Snipers in exchange for Onion Pie and Bosa. So that's a doozy right there. We got a little bit of a blockbuster now that I'm thinking about it. Onion Pie and Bosa, 2 D-men. I believe Bosa might be willing to play a little goalie here, but he's looking to skate. Rifle Drum, he's a winger, and you get highborn pitching, you get a true goalie going over the South Beach Snipers. So they're doing big things here. A lot of big things are happening. We're still not making trades over in the Coffin Floppers. We like our team. We're all vibing. We feel no issues. We'd also like to play more than 6 games before we panic, but it's always a short season, so teams are making their moves, you know. Speaking of making moves, we did a 6 tournament last night, 6s tournament. Good precursor to the draft coming up Friday for the V.V.H.L. The draft site's being set up right now. We got all the managers signing in there, getting ready to do their thing. So yeah, big ups to Hoagie, big ups to Shawnahue. Those guys got a tournament going last night. It's a great success. Hoagie did fantastic. Boy, did he have to navigate some some choppy waters in the tournament chat channel. You had everyone sharing Need Passion gifts, talking about how much they love the big dogs in there, even though not a single big dog signed up for the tournament. They took that chat over too. They're like the Scottish guys coming to Boston during the World Cup. They're in every chat. They're glazing each other. They're having a good time. People are getting frustrated. I'm not getting frustrated. I did it when I had the Mike Hawks. We were all throwing out caws. Everyone does it, man. It's early in the season. If those boys can keep that up for 8 straight weeks and then on a playoff run, I will give them credit, man. Those guys are gonna win my Commissioner's Community Award for keeping that shit up, because that's not an easy task to stay consistent day in and day out for 8 straight weeks with the same unfunny joke. But I don't know, man. Comedy's not for everyone, but those guys think they got it, so let them keep trying until they figure out that they're not funny. And speaking of not funny, I've apparently decided to embrace my villain arc this weekend. As you can tell with a little bit of trolling, I jumped in, man. I was laughing because I said something about like the signups and stuff, and Hoagie and Sean were like, "No, these guys actually did sign up for positions." I'm like, how dare you embarrass the ruler of the land, the king ding-a-ling, me. So then I waited for someone to slip up, and I think Hoagie posted that there were like 4 owners for the tournament, and they should be ready for the chat. And I was like, "Whoa, there's 6 in there. There's 6. That's different. That's different than 4." And then just started firing off a whole bunch of memes and shit. The poor bastard, man, almost quit the tournament. I was having way too much fun. I think I guzzled down a couple IPAs too quickly, and I was just having a little bit of fun poking the bear, which is never a good idea to do to Hoagie, because like I love him to death, and I tease him because I love him sometimes, and usually I keep it lighter than that, and I got a little heavy, so my apologies, Hoagie, if you did get upset. I was totally just in fun, just having a really good time, dude, getting ready for the 4th like a true American. And yeah, but we played great in the tournament. We had a bunch of good dudes on the team. It was myself, Stefano, we had Huntsy, we had Jai Diggs, my guy back in the league. Absolutely criminal he didn't get drafted. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later in the show, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, Picks the Funk, and then we had Dirty and Net. To go with the villain arc, I'm like, yep, thanks for the tournament win tonight, boys. Whoever's playing us in the finals, best of luck to you, blah, 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 all this and that. Of course, who do we play in the finals? Hoagie's team, and they just mercilessly beat the back out of us. So that's why I don't do the villain arc stuff. That's why I don't get cocky. I usually end up eating a big old shit sandwich, and that's exactly what happened last night in the Friday night tournament. And before we even started the tournament, this is so ridiculous. Speaking of coming at the crown, coming at the big dog, the biggest dog. We had the draft. I made a joke. I sent a bunch of scanners gifts, and I was like, "See you boys in the finals. Whoever's lucky enough to face us and get their asses kicked." So then I like go make a drink. I come back to my phone, and the V.V.H.L server's just gone. So I messaged Sean, like, "Bro, what are you doing? Like, that's really not funny. Now I have to get all these roles booked back." He's like, "I didn't kick you out of the league." I'm like, "You sure as shit did, dude. I didn't leave it on my own." Dan's tending to his sick child right now, and Caustic's Caustic's out rolling around in his pool. Like, okay. So for those of you that don't know about Caustic, he's probably the richest guy in the V.V.H.L. He just bought this huge white pickup truck with these crazy tires. It's got a lift on it. It actually shoots fireworks out of the grill. It's super cool. Paid cash for it. He found in his like glove compartment. So he just paid for that cash. He just left his other car in the parking lot with a for free sign on it because he's that much money. He was unable to be there to let me back in the league too, or to kick me out. He was busy rolling around in his in-ground pool full of $100 bills, crisp, clean $100 bills, paper cut city. But dude, he was just bathing in money. And so I was like, Sean, you're the only one that can remove me from the server aside from myself, Dan, or Caustic. So Dan and Caustic were obviously busy. You're here. I didn't leave, dude. I'm like, so did I like say the N-word or something? Like, is it the 9/11 jokes, dude? Because this is really becoming my personal 9/11, not being in the V.V.H.L. And he's like, dude, okay, enough with that joke. It's over. And secondly, I didn't do it. And then he's like, whoa, wait a second. Yeah, I might have done it. I was like, dude, I know you did it. And he's like, no. He's like, well, White Castle kept coming in and spamming the soundboard. This person was coming in, that person was coming in. And I said, as soon as one more person comes in, I'm gonna server mute them. They're all done. They're being quieted for the night. So he went to like right click on Why Am I So Raw? And he right clicked on me and removed me from the server. He had to lift the ban. They had to invite me back in, get all the roles and stuff. So yeah, next time we try and do a villain arc for old Mikey Diesel, we're gonna second and triple guess that thing because nothing but calamities happened after that. And that's really the week that was in the V.V.H.L. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of fun. We're gonna shoot this thing right on over to our Unsung Heroes of the Week.
Today we salute you, Unsung Hero of the Week. The grinder, the glue guy, the one who never gets the headlines but always shows up. This one's for you. Unsung Heroes of the Week.
Okay, we are here with the Unsung Heroes of the Week. And first one that comes in says, I'd like to nominate Vidano. Guy is always in such an upbeat mood. No matter what, he can always light up the party, get you laughing, help that stress dissipate. He's an amazing GM and a partner in crime. Oh man, I really don't want to out this guy, but it's a Jesse Jen write-in. I see it. I seen it. So good on you, Jess. Thanks for that. Hell yeah. And now we're going to see if anyone else popped in. Yes, here we go. Letter number 2. Hoagie. You know something? I'm going to say we might have to rename the Unsung Hero of the Week to the Hoagie's Heroes of the Week because, good Lord, man, Hoagie's doing a lot of good in this league, as always, and it's super cool. So let's get into this letter. Hoagie. Been dealing with a ton in my family this week. He's absolutely gotten anything I could have thought to have done, prepped, or in some sort of a way made anything easier for me to do the tasks that I needed to accomplish. Doing admin type of tasks that, this league can suck the life out of you at times, and it can really be a thankless job. Hoagie, seeing your strength since we met in Season 1 to where you are now is awesome. The entire community loves you and respects you. Cheers to you, man. And that's so true. It's so true. Like I just said a couple minutes ago, like I can poke Hoagie a little bit, and it's always all love. It's always fun. That is a guy that will, he'll literally give you a shirt off his back. Like we were playing pubs earlier today even, and I was like, hey guys, listen, I only have time for one game. So I put out an LFG and EK metal joint. And Hoagie's like, oh geez, I was gonna leave too and do some stuff with my family. And I was like, oh, it's all good. Yeah, go do whatever you gotta do. And EK's like, oh, he's not playing because I'm here. And then Hoagie's like, you know what? No, I'm staying. I'm gonna stay. I'm not deserting you. I shouldn't have said that. I'm like, oh bro, you can go. Like EK's just having fun. And he did, and he stuck around, stayed in the party, played another game, waited until they filled the wing, and then he went off and took care of what he had to take care of. Like the guy literally puts everything aside to make sure everyone's accommodated, and it does. I mean, we're calling him out week in, week out. He deserves it. Good for you. Hoagie, you're the balls, dude. And then the third one that came in is Terry Minglewood. And I'm going to add to that. It said Terry Minglewood for running the stream. Now, there's another person that also helped out with that. Wax Poetic also kicked in and ran the stream for a night. We've had all kinds of hands on deck and stuff while Dan's tending to some personal issues. Sean's tending to some personal issues. Caustic's money counting machine broke, so he has to count it all by hand, and he has to do like the finger licks and wear the thumb condoms and dip his stuff in, like, dip his fingers in water to separate the bill, so he can't be doing it. So yeah, man, like, and I don't know how to do the stream because I'm a simpleton. I'm an idiot. I'm recording on my phone in a chair in my closet. Like, you think I know technology? I don't know shit. But yeah, I mean, anyone that stepped up helped out with the stream. Like, we were in danger of not having a stream. Minglewood, Wax, Disaster, all those boys, Jesse Jen, all those boys, whenever they can step up and do stuff like that, it's super huge. So yeah, that's a great crop of Unsung Heroes of the Week this week. And shout out to all you guys. Have a cold one on me, all right? And the next one's gonna be a doozy as we take a look over at the Mental Health Minute.
Mental Health Minute. Take a breath, hydrate. Maybe don't send that message yet.
Alrighty. Maybe don't send that message. But you know what? This week is gonna be about sending that message, and I'll get to that last. That one's a big one for me, so we're gonna cap off with that. But for this week, I'm gonna start off with the letters. We got 2 coming in. This week was supposed to go way different than it has. My wife, the kids, the dog, they were heading out of town to see family, and of course my youngest gets a very high fever 48 hours prior to us leaving. Tack on dealing with my own physical challenge as of late, and it's been a lot. We got a bunch of beauties here that sent me messages over the past few days checking in, and it just made me feel so thankful for this place. Appreciate so many people and looking forward to some more calm in my life again. I'm pretty sure that, like, I gave away who that was by saying that Dan's been dealing with his son who's been sick and stuff like that. This is got to be Dan, I would think. And he does. He's got a lot of physical challenges. He's been going to specialists for this and that. Gets out of the woods, out of the weeds for one thing, and then something else pops up. He's a veteran. He's a true patriot. He's so handsome. And I'm hoping that, you know, his medical stuff kind of clears up. And good Lord, man, it's always a kick in the balls when a kid's getting sick too. And like, his youngest, man, his youngest has been going through it, man. Fevers all the time. Seems to be getting sick a lot. So, you know, really hope that that he takes a turn for the better, man. Love to see him go through a nice little spell here without those fevers spiking and stuff like that. Of course, love you, buddy. You know, Dan's also now helping me with a baseball podcast that I'm doing, and really, like, it's funny. You can tell when Dan's not feeling himself because when he's not in the chats and not sending like a gif or yelling at me for being stupid, which is a lot. No, but like when he's not active in the chats and stuff, or even admin chats or whatever, like you kind of can tell something's going on. Like there's always like that. It's like the first 48. Like if you don't find the murderer in 48 hours, like it's over. It's too late. But like with Dan, if you don't hear from him for like, I don't know, like 6 hours or so, it's like, shit, man, we might have to drop a line. He might be going through it. And that's one of the coolest things about this league, because what other league are you going to be in where you're talking to someone or like you see someone in the chat? Like in this league especially, you can tell when someone's kind of having a tough time because like their tendencies change. Like they might like shitpost a whole bunch of GIFs and then it's just poof, dead quiet. They might be kind of like lightheartedly jabbing at people or something and then just nothing. And it's like you see it a lot with people, or like someone will just respond to everything and kind of being like a little provoking with the stuff they say, and it's like, oh shit, maybe they're having a bad day. And I don't know, you can kind of get a vibe on everyone. So we're hoping that Dan gets healthier, starts feeling good, man. His garden's looking the balls. He's kicking ass on these podcasts, man. The baseball feedback has been incredible. This podcast, of course, is always amazing with what he does. So we're hoping that, you know, everything's going well for him. And I believe we got another letter here that I'd like to get into. Yep. And it says, I've been under a lot of stress lately. Life has been throwing curveballs at me left, right, and center. But I know I always have the V.V.H.L family there to pick me up and keep my spirits up. Yeah, I don't know who this was. I really hope that the league is helping you with your stress and everything. You always got to remember that someone's always going through something worse than what you're going through. And ever since I've been trying to adopt that mindset, it's really been helpful with how I navigate things, along with my ridiculous emotional crippling medication I'm on, but that's for another day. But yeah, so this one's like a shorter one. Been under a lot of stress lately. I certainly know what that's about. I just constantly fill my time with things for that, which is actually going to lead into one of the things that happened to me this week. I was talking to my good buddy Ogre. Welcome back to the league, Ogre. I've certainly missed you. I know a lot of people certainly missed you. I guess we're gonna start the countdown when you leave again for a little bit and hopefully come back. But just as long as we're not doing it in the season, dude, I think you'll be all right. But him and I were talking, and sometimes we can have like conversations over the phone. Other times it's voice memos back and forth, which are always kind of fun because we can listen to them at our own leisure. But he hit me right nail on the head. He goes, you keep adding stuff on your plate. He goes, I can tell that you're probably stressed about a bunch of stuff and you live a stressful life, but your answer to that is to keep yourself busy so you don't have to face that stuff or deal with that stuff. And I was like, man, for a dude that I've met and known for like 3.5, 4 years just through online gaming, like, dude, bullseye target, great job, spot fucking on, dude. And he's right, and that's really something, like, I don't know, man, it's just been rattling around in my head. I'm like, it's like, you know, when you know something, but you need to have someone say it to you to have it really register, like, I don't know, just the way he said it, I don't know, just rocked me. Yeah, so good on him with that. He's also going through some stuff, which is cool because like this podcast has kind of opened doors for a lot of people to just kind of open up a little more and understand and like feel comfortable talking about stuff that they're going through. And that's kind of, aside from the hockey stuff, that's kind of what this is all about too, man. Like sometimes it helps to just talk to someone. So, you know, if I'm that guy, man, I'll always try and make the time for people. If I'm not that guy, like find someone that is, or a girl that is, or whoever you can share with that helps you kind of navigate your troubles, your stresses, and all that stuff. So him and I have been going back and forth on some personal matters that have nothing to do with Chell, and they're always fun, rewarding conversations. I always feel better after I talk to him. I hope he always feels better after he talks to me. And yeah, man, it's just, I don't know, it's cool. It's just cool that this is a thing that we can do nowadays. This is our version of playing until the streetlights come on, I guess. But yeah, no, it's just a super cool thing that people are reaching out. And speaking of reaching out, speaking of maybe don't send that message, I did send that message. I talked last week about how I had a falling out with my buddy from high school. We were like best friends and stuff. And then also my other friend who I met back in 2008, and we had our falling out kind of last year. So what I did was I clipped last week's episode, like specifically the 4 to 6 minutes where I was talking about him specifically, sent them to him. I said, hey dude, things are weird right now. There's no need for them to be weird. I really don't want this to be weird. I don't know, dude. I miss you. Like, this shouldn't be like this. And then he responded. He said, hey, I'm not gonna ignore this. I just had a really long day, didn't work out, but I got 30,000 steps, getting the yard ready for an end of school party, so I'm wiped. I've thought about sending a text, but don't think I just forgot about you. My mental health has been fragile for a while. I'll get back to you on this. So I responded. I said, hey man, take as much time as you need. Send him like the hand heart emoji thing. And I will share this song in the Boom Boom Room. I'm gonna catch shit for it, but I said, please listen to this song. It's called At the Risk of Feeling Dumb. It's by 21 Pilots, all right? I'm just gonna get that out of the way because you guys love crucifying me for that, but the main gist of the song is called At the Risk of Feeling Dumb, check in on a friend, and it's just checking up on friends and making sure they're okay and stuff like that. So I really think that's a really strong message, and I you know, you don't have to love the band, you don't have to love the song, but if you get a chance to read the lyrics, give the lyrics a read. I think it's pretty powerful, and it means a lot. It's been over a week since I sent him that text. I'm honestly expecting nothing back. I just didn't want to sit there and wonder if I need to be the one to extend the olive branch to him. So I just said fuck it, and I did it. I feel better doing it. It was good that he didn't just ignore me. He's a guy who also kind of excommunicated himself from his sister for like the past like 15 years or even more. Like won't even speak her name. He won't even utter her name. So like I was really afraid this was just gonna fall on deaf ears and just be a blocked message, but at least he saw it, at least he received it. I've really gone as far as I can at this point. You know, I'll always be there for him if he needs it. If he decides that he doesn't need me to be there for him, then that's fine too. I'm too old to try and force people into liking me or keeping a relationship or anything, but it's all love from my side. I have no issues with him. I wish him nothing but the best. The dude's been on a ferocious tear. He's like thin as shit, marathon, all that stuff. So he's doing really, really great things. He's a great dad. He's incredibly smart with his money. He's responsible. He's wiser beyond his years. He's probably 8 years younger than me, but 25 years wiser than I'll ever be at all times. So shout out to him, dude. Hopefully he gets his mental health stuff kind of figured out. And yeah, so that's it for the mental health minute. We did the Unsung Heroes of the Week. I guess we're gonna shoot on over to the Ask Me Anything section. Let's see what we got for Ask the Commish.
Ask the Commish! 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 Ask the Commish!
And we're back with Ask the Commish. One sentence, one question, I should say. 11 words, followed by a question mark. What would it take for you to watch Field of Dreams? And okay, so we gotta unpack this. Unpack this box here because it's a long one. I've never seen. Okay, I love baseball. I've been playing it since I was 4 years old. I still play it to this day. It's been 4 decades of me playing baseball, loving baseball, playing the video games, going to games, going to the Cape League games down in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. It's like the premier collegiate league of all these guys that are going to the pros. Yeah, still play, still always around the game. I umpire, coach, all that fun stuff. I've just never had any interest in seeing Field of Dreams. I don't know what it would take for me to watch it. All I know is cornfield, voices, James Earl Jones, having a catch with this ghost of a father, and a bunch of ball players come out of the cornfields. Like, I feel like I've already seen the movie. And all I'm gonna do is just sit there with my hand on my chin and stare at my watch until that thing's over. You're basically gonna have to, like, I don't know, like war crime, like give me an option of like waterboarding, or you're just peeling my eyelids open and making me watch it. Like, those are the only ways. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit down and watch it. I have the attention span of a goldfish. It's too late for me. TikTok broke me. Reels broke me. Instagram broke me. Technology broke me. I can't do it now. I just need to wait until they like create it into a microchip and shove it in my ear or something. That's the only, like, I'd have to download it. Ain't happening. All right, let's go on over to the Mount Rushmore segment, please.
4 faces, 0 agreement. The Mount Rushmore of the V.V.H.L.
Yeah, baby. 4 faces, 4 heads, 1 mountain. Stuff like that. I don't remember. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Here's a Mount Rushmore follow-up from the Comeback Kids. And this is a good one. They said Sal Pip, obviously, the award's named after him. White Castle, undrafted to becoming one of the best in the league all in the same season. Jesse Jen, big losing record for 5 seasons. Came out and absolutely dominated in season 10. Yeah, 100%. That's a great one. This one's tough. Mike Diesel, he's come a long way since I first met him 2 years ago. He's a wicked skater and a phenomenal goalie. Obviously, I wrote that, you guys. I needed to talk about myself a little more. But no, I truly appreciate that. I really, without sounding cocky, feel like I've really gotten a grasp on the game the last 4 to 5 months. And I think it's due to all these friggin' sweat lords in the league. But yeah, it is though. It's playing with like higher caliber talent players, kind of picking their brains, or like playing net and watching how, like whenever I play net now, I used to like dick around on my phone until I could hear the rush coming my way. Now I'm really paying attention to what the skaters are doing, what moves they're doing where, trying to see what opening they have and which route they take versus what I'd be thinking if I was carrying the puck. So now I'm trying to really like just keep my phone down, not look at it between whistles, and like really like get a grasp of where everyone's going positioning wise. And I feel like I've made a lot of strides. So I appreciate whoever wrote that in and said that about me. I thank you. And yeah, if I have any influence over the awards and stuff, I'm just gonna clean up this year after getting glazed like that in the Mount Rushmore. But this week's Mount Rushmore is a new Mount Rushmore, and I am gonna do the best teams in V.V.H.L history. And you cannot start off this list without the OGs, without the team that set the standard. They set the pace, they broke the glass ceiling, and they won the first ever V.V.H.L championship. That goes out to the Viper City Venom, iRain91, aka X7 Killshot. He's back to his old name. He's back to his old fun self. And yeah, he's topping off the list as the owner. And rounding out that whole roster was old member of the league, Lax, if anyone knows him. G1LL, G1LL. This poor bastard, I think he left the league because of me, because I couldn't get it out of my head to not call him Gil. I kept thinking his name was Gil because there were so many L's, and he would get so many, he's like, it's G1. I'm like, yeah, okay, Gil, dude, whatever. But so yeah, so we got Rain owning, Lax, G1, Bear 2 Just, old name there, Bear 2 Just, proprietor of the Toxic Hockey League. We kicked him out. He was actually like the nicest dude of a crew of like four crazy maniacs, and he was like the most chill of them all. And then like he slipped up one night and got drunk and like shit all over his teammates, so he yeeted him from the server. And dude, like the next day he's like, hey guys, totally understand. He's like, I fucked up, I'm sorry. He's like, hey, if you want to get more looks on the league, like if you do this and this and add this little thing to this and that, he's like, it'll really help and you guys will blow up. So we did the stuff and like it's really helped. Like that dude was man, it's just unfortunate he got himself kicked out of here. He had to go. But yeah, no, it was fun. He was fun for season 1. Also on the roster, you got Goots, who again, him and his brother Rain, real life brothers. Them owning together was fantastic. They did a great job with that team. Goots is one of those guys, like he left for a little bit, came back, played phenomenal. Ever since he's come back, he's not getting the love he deserves. But the other thing that Goots does, and it kind of leads to like the unsung heroes type of stuff, the vibe that we want here. He's one of the higher caliber players here. And man, oh man, in those early days when he'd play with us, he'd give us suggestions for the league. He'd give us tips on how to find the best skater belts. He was just a wealth of knowledge, and the contributions that Goots makes to this league really have like a seismic ripple effect through the league. Like there's stuff that he's told us that like, Christ, this is 3 years ago now, and I'm still doing a lot of the same stuff that he told me, like where to go find the best skater builds, what YouTube page to watch, where to like dude, and how things constantly evolve in the league. So, yeah, shout out to Gagoots, man. And the last 2 members of that league, Section 8, crushed it on that team. He was playing every position imaginable. Wing, center, D, goalie, didn't matter, still doesn't matter. Guy's the man. And our resident prodigal son who's come back to return, Jai Diggs. And again, it goes back to him not getting drafted this season. Guy's an inaugural Cup champion. He's a fantastic defender. He's a little rusty. He's taken a couple months off. But I'm telling you, man, once that guy gains form, like once we get someone out of the league and he ends up getting selected, that dude's going to set season 11 on fire. So look out for that, okay? The next team that we're going to talk about is our season 6 champions, excuse me. None other than the Blue Dragons. This team was an absolute wagon for seasons upon seasons. I specifically went with this team because this is one of the grossest gatherings of talent I've ever seen in my entire life. You start off this team with Seth Kells. Welcome back to the league, Seti. I have a bad feeling that this team might be finding their way back, but Blue Dragons, led by Seth Kells. His GM is Carney. They drafted Wax Poetic. I'm so sorry. Scub Daddy, who was amazing. The amount of playoff performances that Scub Daddy has done in the playoffs is just amazing. It's such a shame that he's not in the V.V.H.L. currently. He's taking a season off. He's currently just lurking in the weeds, waiting for the fall season, I think, to come back. Or he's on he might be on a goodwill mission to some sort of third world country, passing out boxed meals or something like that. But yeah, Scub Daddy, when you get back, dude, we're looking forward to it. You're always a legend in this league, probably a Hall of Famer. I mean, super class act, incredible citizen in the community, never an issue. So, Scub Daddy, we miss you. We love you. Want you back in here. But yeah, so we'll run through this real quick because I got off on a tangent. Seti's the owner, Carney GM, Wax Poetic, Cucumber Boy, Wool Tunic. Ooh, that guy's a beast. Boz Games TV, Showstopper, and Jano. I mean, that collection is all arguably first round picks still to this day. So shout out Blue Dragons, season 6 champions. Holy hell, am I right or am I right? Next up, we got the Sewer Kings. Big champs here. This is the season 9 champions. So they won it in season 7. Lost it the next season. They were right back again. We got JG813. JG getting his first cup in the league. Played amazing defense in that entire series. DMB Dex, another arguable first overall type pick. Freddie Scheif, again, another first rounds type talent. Whistling Cloud, guy doesn't get as much love as he possibly should. One Sad Boy, a late trade to that team, and it was his first full-time season playing net in the V.V.H.L. Dude gets traded over there and goes and takes him to a cup, so shout out to him for that. Parks TTV, another guy we miss. He's taking a couple seasons off. We're hoping he comes back. Unbelievable player. BMAC as the goalie, as the owner. Showstoppers as GM. Those guys absolutely nailed it. And just an incredible team. And then last but not least, we're going to go with the season 5 champion, V.V.H.L. Blue Dragons. And that team has Carney, Seth Kells. Yep, see where I'm going with this. Backblast Dan, getting his first cup, man. Big ups to him for that. Biz, Wool Tunic. Yeah, we're starting to see these same names again. Wool Tunic, ISO, DMB Dex, Overwhelming. It's just, what a crew. You got, Carney, an amazing winger. Dan's great D. Biz, killer center. Wool Tunic does it all. ISO does it all. Dex does it all. Seth Kells does it all. Overwhelming, man. Should have been on the Mount Rushmore for D-men. I don't know. Should have been on the Mount Rushmore. D's nuts. You made it for the Blue Dragon Season 5 champs, buddy. So shout out to you. We're going to give a quick honorable mention. V.V.H.L's back. Got to shout out the Season 1 champs, Mike Hawks. That was my team with Hawks 8502. We crushed it that season. 3 regulation losses all season long. Only 1 loss in the playoffs. I'm sorry, not only 1 loss. We had a couple losses in the playoffs. But we steamrolled wire to wire first place, and we ended up winning the cup there. I'm hoping that as the Coffin Floppers evolution of the Mike Hawks, I'm able to pull it off again. The odds are a little different this time. No GMs, no nothing like that, so I got to do it all on my own, but we're hoping so. So one more time, we're going to rifle through these things. Season 5, Blue Dragons, Carney and Set-Kells at the top. Season 1, Viper City Venom, Rain and Gagoots. Season 6, Blue Dragons, Set-Kells and Carney do it again. Showstopper and BMAC rounded out. Sewer Kings, Season 7, Season 9 champions. But more specifically, I wanted to talk about the Season 9 roster. Good on them. And so I think that's been enough yapping for this week. Everyone, thank you so much for listening. Thank you to Backblast Dan for everything he does while he's dealing with his real life responsibilities and family stuff. Shout out to you all. Hope you had a great Canada Day. Hope everyone's having a great 4th of July weekend. Or I hope you did, since you're going to be listening to this after that. Everyone stay safe. Everyone stay healthy. Looking forward to seeing you all on the ice as we resume games this week. And let's hit them with the outro, Dan. Later!
A product introduction!